Hi, welcome to another playthrough. Today I am doing Cards of Cthulhu. I'll show you the box. It's a Dan Vernon game. Matter of fact, I picked up a bunch of his games. Oh boy, the light's really hitting that pretty good. Alright, there we go. This is a pretty good game. I haven't beaten it yet. What happens is you become an investigator, and what you have to do is run through this entire deck before you get overrun by these gods and they're unleashed upon the earth. All it takes is one god to come out and pretty much the game is over. What happens is these minions fill up these slots. If they fill up the slots, and by the end of your turn, by the end of the defeat check turn, you can't get rid of them, that's the end of the game. Now you have life dice. This is a life dice. Well, this is a body dice. Okay, and these are your life dice. If these dice dissipate, you are dead and the game is over. So the only way you lose these dice is if this becomes a 1. If it becomes a 1, it takes 1 away. If you roll again and you only get 1 roll per turn, you can use a reroll. If it comes up a 1 again, then you lose another die and you can't buy the die because you can purchase magic spells with experience. Now, what's experience? Well, when you pick an investigator, and that's what we're going to do right now, is we're going to pick somebody out here, and we're going to be the ritualist. Okay? The ritualist comes with 4 experience. Okay? And you can use this experience to purchase. It's also your sanity in the same instance. And if you lose sanity, you have to pay experience. So, also, there are things called horrors. Okay, if you see 2 minions, if there's 2 minions in this box, and a horror comes out, it's sleeping, and then you acknowledge that there's 2 minions in the box, then it becomes awake. And then you have to do whatever it says on the card to get rid of it. Most of the times it's either a run, like a 2, 3, 4, or you know, because this is a minion 2, you would need a 3 and a 4 or 2 3s on these dice in order to get rid of it. And all you would do is put that on there and it would be exhausted and gone, and then you would continue on with the game. If there's a minion here and there's if there's a horror here and there's minions here, you have to fight the horror first. You cannot take away from the minions. If there's a gate here, gates are really tricky and a pain in the neck. They cost 3 experience, which is 3 of your sanity. You get experience for killing minions, but if there's a gate here, it costs 3 to close it. But if there's minions here, you have to get rid of all the minions before you can close the gate. And they all protect each other, so it's kind of a really, really neat kind of mechanic. There are other dice called spirit dice. You can purchase those with experience. It's one experience per spirit die. They last for the combat turn and then they go back. The maximum you can have is 3 at a time, so you'd be rolling 3 dice at once. So we're playing with the ritualist, and his special ability, and it doesn't cost anything, move any minion to any cult board. So if there's a minion of Cthulhu, you can move them over to Yog's board. And you can do that once per turn. Now when you fight these boards, if they're all mucked up and and you're starting to become overwhelmed, you can only fight one board at a time, so you can't fight multiple boards. So you really have to be strategic in what you do. Also, if there's a gate here, you draw 4 cards every hand, but if there's a gate, you also draw a card for the gate. So we're going to give this a go here, and I'll pretty much try to teach this along the way. The whole reason I'm doing this is I actually saw a great video on it, and I wanted to see if it can be beaten. I had it, I never opened it up. Well, I opened it up, and for the past 2 days I've been trying to beat this game, and I cannot beat it. So I think I've got it down pretty good enough where we could take a look at it and see what we could do here, and hopefully maybe beat it. So the first thing we do is we've got our experience, we've got our actual, what does he call? Ritualist. This is us. Okay, we have our dice, which I'm going to move over here for now. And we're going to draw 4 cards to start the game. So we've got a cultist leader, so that's 1, and that goes up in that slot. Then we have, okay, this is an artifact, okay? It would cost us 1 to have it. It says slay a follower, and there are followers in there that we can get, to discard any horror. So if we have a horror, we can actually slay one of our followers and discard any follower at any time. So this would cost 1, so I think I'm going to pay the 1 and get that, because we can use it, because it doesn't cost anything to get rid of a horror, so we don't even have to waste any dice on it. Alright, so that's 2 cards. Here's the 3rd card. Okay, it's a follower, and it's the ritualist. Misdirect spell. Move any minion with a value of 2 to 4 to any cult board. Well, I don't want to waste any money, but the best thing about it is I can discard this. So this card's gone. So that's 3, and then finally the 4th one, which is a red cultist. So there we go. So the board's set. We've done that. We're going to make any purchases that we want. There's nothing that we want that we can purchase. Which actually I kind of skipped that step because I just purchased that idol. I should have waited until I had the whole hand out. There's no horrors to awaken. There's no sanity loss for horrors. If there's horrors awake on the board, whatever their cost is, you have to pay in experience. If all these go away, then you have to pay in dice. And that's not cool, because then you are going to lose. So let's see. Sanity loss, now combat. So we're going to target a board. Well, since this is a 5 and it's harder to roll a 5 than it is a 2, we're going to roll these 3 dice and we're going to see what the outcome. You cannot re-roll ones. So we got a 6, a 1, and a 5. Now we could take the 5 die and put it on there, and that eliminates that. But say we had oh, actually that's a 2, I'm sorry. So we have 3 here. Say we had a 4, and that was actually, we'll call this dice a 3 and a 2. If it was 5, you don't get to move the extra over. You would have to take those 2 dice, and even though you had an extra wound, as we would call it, it would just dissipate and just focus on that 1 card. So we didn't roll a 1, so we keep our body. We kill this cultist leader, clear that board. We get 1 experience. There's nice metal coins too. We get 1 experience for that, so we're up to 4, so we're back to where we should be. Defeat check and then victory check. Well, we obviously didn't win. We still have that whole board, and we're not defeated. We still have a cultist over there. So we're going to draw 4 more cards. So I'm just going to draw them this way, and then I'm going to turn them upside down so you guys can see them. Okay, we have a blue for Yogg. He's got a value of 8. And then we have, oh, this is a major horror. Beast in the Pit. So the major horror is asleep right now. And he goes face down. Now it costs 3 dice if he's awakened, a 3 dice combo to kill him. But he's sleeping right now, so all we need is 3 dice to kill him. What is going to wake him is if we get a 3rd guy. And we've got 2 guys that we already put right here. So we're going to have to go and take care of this guy right away. So here's the thing. What I probably want to do is I'm going to actually roll these dice. And I'm trying to decide if I should purchase. Well, I can discard this. Well, no, I don't have a follower, so I can't slay it. I can purchase an extra spirit die, which I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to roll 4 dice, and I'll show you why. Alright, 2, 1, 5, and 2. Okay, can't re-roll the ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 3 dice and put it here. All I have to do is just put the dice there, and that kills that horror because he's asleep. Then what I'm going to do is with the 5, I'm going to get rid of the 4. Remember, even though I have 1 extra, it doesn't leak over. I at least kill this guy and move this over, and we've got this board somehow under control. So we get 1 experience for this guy, and he goes to our discard pile. So we add 1 there. And then because we killed this horror before he's awakened, we get 3 experience for him. So we got the 4 experience on our ritualist, 3 for the horror, and 1 for killing the occultist, or minion, whatever you want to call him. So now we move up to our defeat check, our victory check, and neither are successful, so we're going to pull 4 cards. And this isn't looking too promising. Okay, we have a follower. We have Shaggoth. That's awesome. He's 10. And we have some spiders. So already we've got 3 guys in here. We're going to have to negotiate that. We have cursed cubes. Pay 2 experience or do not re-roll this turn. Ugh. Well, I'm not going to re-roll anything, to be honest with you. I'm just going to try to get rid of as much as I can. I have a soldier here. Discard any minion with a value of 2 or 3. That might be worth $1 to have him. So we're going to add him. I'm going to pay the cost for him. Over there. I'm going to take my dice. We're obviously going to target this red area. That's a Wawa, or whatever his name is. I'm going to pay 2 dice. 2 experience for 2 dice. Because we're going to try to take this out. Because we have 10, 8, 20 points on 5 dice. So let's see what we can do here. Alright, so we rolled a 3 there, so we're alright. Oh my god, these are horrible. I cannot re-roll. Great, so I got a 5 and a 5, which will take care of the 10. Do I want to do it that way? Yeah. Okay, so I will pay 5 and 5, that'll take care of the 10. And then I have a 1 and a 1, which will take care of the 2, and we'll leave the 8. But we'll get 2 experience for killing that guy, which I will pay myself right now. I'll take these dice over here. We lose the spirit dice. These 2 guys disappear. As you can see, this It's a pretty easy game, but don't be fooled. It does get a little bit overwhelming. So we've got guys on each one here of this area, but we don't have enough to cause us any problem right now. We've got a couple of cards here, so we've got a chance here. So on to the next turn. So another follower, occultist, occultist, and occultist. So we're going to add the red cultist here, and we've got 2 yellow cultists, which is not cool. And we have a doctor. He does not cost, but I can pay 2 experience to heal 1 wound. So I'm going to add him to my follower pile here. And I'm going to move this all up so you guys can see what's going on here. We are going to leave the experience where it is. We're going to try to, actually, I think we're going to pay 1 for another spirit dice. So we have 4 dice here, and we are going to try to attack the fawn, or whatever the heck his name. If I even try to say that name, it's going to be horrifying. So let's see what we do here. Alright, just what we didn't need. I rolled a 1, so next turn I lose this die, unless I heal. Not cool. Okay, so we got a 6, a 5 and a 4, which is a 9, and the 1 will do me absolutely no good. So I'll get 2 experience for that. We lose this die, but an ability says that for 2 we can pay and get that wound back. So we're alright. We do lose the spirit die. We're going to get rid of these 2 cards, the 6 and the 9, and leave the 2. So that's alright. So we're doing alright here so far. And we've got some experience. We've got 5 exactly. So let's move on. 4 cards. And business is starting to pick up a little bit here. We have a red here, so we're going to have to negotiate the red. We have a blue, which is for Yogg. And then we have 2 greens. So I'll tell you, we're going to go over here. We're going to pay 1 for a spirit dice to give us 4. We're going to tackle these guys right here. Let's see what we do here. Let's see what we can roll. Okay, that's a little bit better. 4, 5, 4, and well, that 2. I can re-roll that 2 though. Now let's take a shot and re-roll that 2. Ugh, became a 1. Wow, that hurt. Alright, so if I left it as a 2, I would have been fine. 4 and a 4 is 8. That'll take care of this guy. And then a 5 and a 1 is 6. That'll take care of this guy, leaving a 4. So we're moving along here. But now it's going to get a little ugly because we're going to have to go to an area, but some of these areas are starting to get a little stuffy. So we get 2 experience points for that. We're going to put that there. Alright. And we haven't ran into any horrors yet, so let's hope it doesn't start now. 1, 2, 3, and of course 4. Alright, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it kind of is. So there's a 3 there. This is a major horror, which needs a 3 dice combo, but he goes face down right now. We've got an extra card there, and a yellow cultist there. You can see where this is starting to get a little out of control here. So, where am I going to go? Well, I have to go where there's the most guys here. But I gotta negotiate that horror there, or else I'm in trouble there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to clear that board totally. So I'm going to pay one for an extra for the spirit die. Then I'm going to use this ability, and I'm going to slay my soldier. Okay? And discard any follower, slay a follower to discard any horror. So automatically that horror is gone. Alright, because he was going to be pretty nasty. Now I'm going to roll 4 dice to try to clear this board. Alright, 6, 6, 5, and 4. That'll do it. And we get... Yes, Lily, we get 2 experience for that. We lose the spirit dice. We still have the doctor. We've got some experience piling up here. We've cleared this board. We've kind of are in a mess here, but here's 4 more cards. And of course, nothing that we wanted to see. Alright. 2 blue, which gives us 4 here. A green, but we did run into a follower of the big game hunter. Elephant gun, discard any minor horrors. I'm going to want to buy him, so I'm going to pay the money for him. Oh boy, what do we do here? Where do we go? I'm going to pay. I'm going to need something in case I get hurt, so I'm just going to use 1 spirit die. Plus I have this guy in case, and I can heal myself. Yeah, at least 2. Alright, let's go after the harder board here. So I'm going to shake these up. Let's see what we can get out of this. Alright, a 2, 3, 5, and 4. Oh, that sucks. Well, that's not that bad. Because we can use the 9 here for this one, the 3 here for this one, and the 2 for this one. And that'll give us 3 experience, which will help a lot. And we get this board under control. But we still have that blue board out of control, and we're going to have to negotiate that. Alright. So, we've taken care of that. We have no sanity loss. We have no... there's no defeat check. And there definitely is no victory check. So, let's pull some more cards. Oh no, a gate. Oh, 2 gates. Alright, this is where things are going to get ugly. So, we got a gate here. We have a gate here. We're full here. So we can't get to this gate unless we defeat all these minions. And now we've got 3 cards there. So on our next turn, we're going to draw, because I have to go after this. We're going to draw 4 cards plus for each gate. So that's 6 cards now. So let's spend some money here. I'm going to pay 2 here and bring in, well, let's go 3. And bring in 3 dice, 3 white dice. And we have to go after the Yuck. I don't think we're going to clear it, but let's see what we can do here. Okay, we're safe with the body. We've got a 6, a 6, I think we may have done it, a 4, a 3, and a 3. So we've got the 6 that'll go here, a 3, and a 6 and a 2, and 4. Wow, we cleared it all. And what we could do is we can actually close this gate on top of it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could pay the 3 experience, so we close the gate. But we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 experience back. And that's 5. Alright. 5 and 3. Alright. Ton of experience for that. Oh no, wait a minute. You only get 1 for a gate. Oops. Boy, I was getting a little too happy there. Alright, so we lose the spirit dice. We got lucky here. Clear this entire board here. Sorry the board's moving. Okay. But we still have a gate there that we have to negotiate. We've got this piling up. So we have to draw 5 cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what did we get? Well, we got a green card, and we got an unspeakable horror, which is a 4 dice combo. That's not going to help us much. We got a blue, which doesn't do much. Okay, here's an Elder Sign and a Sword of the Crusaders. Roll 1 spirit die for free each turn if I pay 5 for that. Okay, if I pay 1 for this, discard instead of suffering a sanity loss. That would be 6 total for both of them. 5, which would leave me with 2 experience. But we want to get rid of that gate. Yellow's getting out of control. Boy, what do you do here? Alright, I'm going to pay the 1. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna buy this sword. I just think it's too important. So for 5 experience, I am going to roll 1 spirit die. I'm going to let this card go. I'm probably going to pay for that later. And I'm sure I will. So now I get 1 permanent die. And I can buy 3, so that means I can roll up to 7 dice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that gate there. We're going to go after these guys, the yellow guys here, and try to get that under control. I'm going to roll. Oh no. Oh boy. So I'm going to lose this dice. Alright. That's going to be bad. So anyways, it's a 6. That will go there. All 3 of these are going to go. I'm going to get 3 experience for it. Yes, Lily, we got 3 experience. Alright, but I'm going to lose a body die. Alright. And that's not cool. So now I'm going to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And boy, I wish I went after that gate when I had a chance to. Because now the gate's protected. We've got a big card growing there, so that's going to be hard to get rid of. We've got a couple of potions. Discard to pay any experience cost. Draw and discard 2 cult cards. That costs 3. I'm not even going to mess with that. Discard to pay any experience cost. Right now I can't afford much, so I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to leave it where it is. I'm going to pay the 2 the 2 to get rid of, to get my body die back. So I'm alright there. So I'm back to where I need to be. I'm going to try to take out this here, this gateway. Boy, that's really going to push it. Well, actually, alright. We're going to roll. Everything's fine. Okay, that's gone, but I still have to pay the experience, so I get 1 for that. And then I have to pay 3 experience for that to get rid of it. And when you kill a gate, you do get 1 experience. Alright, so now I'm down to 3. Things aren't looking too great, but at least I don't have any gates going. So we're going to draw 4 cards. Oh no. This is not good at all. And the 4th one. Ugh. And these areas are starting to get kind of crazy. Oh no, I forgot about him. 4 dice combo. And I forgot he was even there. I was too worried about the gates. And here we go. I can't touch any of those minions. Now this is going to pile up. Great. 3 there, 2 here, even though that's closed there. Oh boy. And he's going to flip over. That's just not what I needed. Oh boy. So I'm gonna, and I have to beat him. 4 dice combo. I've got to use 2 dice here. I mean, I've got to use 2 here to hopefully get out of 6 dice, a 4 dice combo. So it could be in order. Let's see what we can get here. Alright. Oh my, okay, so 6, 6, 6, and I've got to re-roll these. 2, 3, yeah, because I don't have a run. I need another 6 somewhere, and I get it. That's a lot of luck. So, matching 4 in a row. The horror is dead. When he turned over, I was supposed to pay for him too. Let's redo that, folks. He awoke. You have to pay the experience for him, okay, the minute he awakes. So essentially, I couldn't have bought those dice. So I'm going to get the 2 dice back. See if we're going to do a little rewind here. I want to make sure I show this right to you. So unfortunately, he turned around and now I had to pay this and this dice. Oh wow, that's really, really bad. Because you have to pay the dice. So now I only have 3 dice. I have no sanity. Huh. Now what do I do? If you use up all your sanity, you start losing dice. That's awesome. If you cannot pay the required number of experience, you do not have to slay, and you do. Oh wait. Oh, he would go insane and die. Huh. You must immediately discard experience equal to the combo value on the most powerful awake horror, or you must slay a follower. I'll tell you what. Let's go back then. Then that would have worked because I would have just have slayed the follower. So I would have slayed this guy. Okay, this makes sense. So actually, I would have gotten the dice still. So I would have been down to 1. So yes, he would have died. So now we have to figure it out and bring back to 4. Okay, so what happened right there is I did everything right, but I should have just removed the follower. Okay, so I get 4 experience for him. Okay, so we barely got out of that. If you don't have any sanity on here, experience, or as they call it, sanity, you just die and lose the game automatically. Alright, so I used up all that. So now I'm in trouble here because this is getting overrun, that's getting overrun. I've lost a follower. I want to keep that card there. So I've got 1 follower left. I do keep my body die, so I'm okay. I did pay for the extra 2, which I did before. I will check this again to make sure I did this right. So I'm glad I explained it and we worked through it and we figured it out the hard way. Not the cleanest of videos, but at least you get to see how this game's played. And, you know, you can learn from my mistakes. Okay, so now we draw 4 cards. 1, 2, oh no, 3, 4. Ugh. Now we're in trouble. So, it's a major horror. He's sleeping. But it's a 3 because there's 3 there. This guy's here, and we have a pay 2 experience or draw 3 cult cards. Well, I can't pay the 2 experience because that won't leave me enough to pay when he flips over, and I'll go insane and die. So I'm going to draw 3 cult cards and pray I can get away with it. 1. Oh no. We're full here. 2. 3. Oh. Alright, so we're full at 5 here. So now he flips over. I make any purchases. There's really no purchases to make. Okay. I suffer any sanity loss for him, which is 3. Alright. Oh my God. So now I've got to try to kill this guy and have enough to at least kill one of these guys. And I've got 4 dice to do it. I've got to take a chance here and go down to 1 1 sanity, and hope I can get enough experience back. And I've got to do this with 5 dice, or this game's over. And oh no, what a mess. 3, 4, or I can go 4, 4. Alright. I can't re-roll the body. I would have to get a 4 on 2 dice. This could be the game right here. Oh, but I got 5 and 6. So I have 4, 5, and 6. So that gets rid of the horror. And we get 3 experience, barely. No, I get 3 experience. And I have enough left over, which is 4 and 3, which is 7, to get rid of one of these guys, which is another experience. That was brutal. These 2 areas are just in trouble. I'm just really, really in trouble here. So, I lose the 1 die. We've got some experience. We're not in a lost situation yet. Let's draw 4 cards. Uh-oh. Oh no, a gate. Oh no, 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 no. Oh boy, I can't afford this. But we got a gate here. And we've got a minor. Oh no. a minor here, demon. I can't afford that, because if I buy it and I get rid of the gate, the guy turns over and I go insane. Great, this would have been great. This card, discard any gate, and it didn't matter where you were. Well, so this is all protected right now. So now I flip this over. This is going to cost, it's a 2 dice combo. So it's going to cost me 2 sanity. I've got my dice here. I can't risk going down any lower. So we're going to just try to do this with 4 dice. Okay, 2 dice combo. We got that. 2 3s. That was enough. And 4, 5, and that's enough to get rid of 1 card. Exactly, Lily. So we get 2, we get 3 experience for that, so we get a little bit of breathing room. We're doing okay, we're mowing through this so far, but I don't see it. Now, we get 4 cards, but because we have the gate here, we get 1 more, so we get 5. Okay, gain 2 experience when you purchase this card. Doesn't cost anything to purchase. Excellent. And he's a follower, and you can sacrifice him. Yes, Lily, we're playing a game. Follower, major story. Do I want to buy her? Probably not. Alright, this is overrun with 5. Oh no. 2 dice horror there. A gate here. Oh God. I can't afford to buy that. That's a nightmare. We've got, okay, so I've got to turn this over. No, I don't turn this over yet. Any purchases? Well, it's going to cost me 2. And I'm going to want to use at least another spirit die, so we're going to do that. Try to bring this down as much as I can. Maybe I'll go, I just don't know what's going to happen. I've got to save this experience and pray I can make it through. So I've got 5 dice to deal with this area. So first things first, 2 dice combo. Got to pay the sanity first because he's awakened. We're going to roll our dice. Nice roll. Alright, here's 2 dice combo. 2 4s. Oh, but I'm going to lose a body. So that's going to cost me next turn. Awesome. So that's a 4, 2, that's 6, that's 7. Ugh. And all I can do is 4, 2, I can just take away 1 card. Wow. So with that, discard that, I get 3 experience from the whole menagerie. Well, I gotta pay 2. I gotta pay 2 to heal, so I get that 3rd dice back. We lose this dice. So now we've got 2 gates out there. This is almost full. That's a mess. And we're drawing 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I could, oh my God. An unspeakable horror. 4 dice combo here. A psychiatrist. Nope. 5 cards here. I think this game is almost over. Cursed Temple. Slay 1 follower or use no magic spell this turn. Well, say goodbye to the Tycoon. Alright, we got rid of that. A yellow gate. And another green gate. Yes, gates pile on top of each other. They pile on each other. So now we're going to be drawing an awful lot of cards, and we're in a lot of trouble here if we can't get by this. So, We've got 5 cards there, so that means I've got to pay 4 sanity right off the bat. And I have to somehow come up with a 4 dice combo. I've got to pay 1 sanity for a dice. And here we go. So we got we got 3 threes. Oh man, hold on here. Do I go with the 3 threes? I can't re-roll this, but I can roll 1. Do I go with the 2 fours and try to roll? I've got to try to do it. Unbelievable. I roll another 4. So what does that mean? I failed my check. So I can't go past him to get to these guys. So that's the end of my re-roll on my turn. Defeat check. We have 5 minions here. The gate opens up and Ya comes through and he destroys everything. Not only that, but if we really look at it, if we were somehow even able to get through that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Another green card, a red card, we would have been dealing with a yellow, another red, a red, an unspeakable horror, another gate, a minor horror. Wow. We would have got crushed no matter how you looked at it. Wow. So that's the Cards of Cthulhu. Really a fun game. It's a solitary game. It can be played with up to 4 people. It kind of has that, you know, you almost want to say Elder Signs kind of feel to it, but not really. I really like what it does. I mean, you're just having a good time with it, and we had all this much deck left to get through. But you know, we didn't do too bad because we got through that much of the deck. Well, that's it on this playthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's not as good as everybody else's, but you know something? It was just a lot of fun to play this game, and I wanted to tape it. I'm sorry for the goof in the middle, but we were able to figure it out and work together and get through it. And that's it for this playthrough. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk to you soon.